Minasan konnichiwa, dímelo familia. It's your boy Bronson back for another episode of the Miramar Mondayz rundown. We took a break for a couple weeks, let it breathe, but we back at it. It's a home game yet again, back at the friendly confines, and I got a few things to share with y'all this week. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Bow. So I know I said a couple weeks ago that D&D was going to be the last release before the release of the Miramar Mondayz Volume 1 EP, but I was capping. Nah, man, actually, I just got a surge of inspiration and I made some more music. So we got more music coming out. We got a brand spanking new single dropping today. It's called Too High, written, performed, produced, mixed, and mastered by myself. And as always, I'm hyped on this one, man. It's available on all streaming as well as my website for a free digital download as well as to buy. So I'd appreciate you go checking that out, man. Got a lot of dope content coming around that I'm excited to roll out that y'all will be seeing very, very soon, so stay tuned. But in the meantime, go bump that Too High, Bronson. You know what it is. Yeah. So as always, we got a fresh Japanese word of the week this week for y'all. This week's Japanese word of the week is nama. Nama. Simple, right? So if you remember the last Japanese word of the week, yabai, how it had a literal meaning and then it had kind of a slang meaning. Nama is very much like that as well. Nama literally translates to raw, but Nama is also used kind of as a marketing word, as a buzzword when trying to sell you certain foods, certain drinks, etc. It's almost in the way that we use fresh, or a couple years ago when it was real popular to say artisan, handcrafted, whatever. It's kind of like that, just less complicated. A lot of times in Japan, they add the word nama to different foods or different drinks to make them seem a little bit more appealing. So, for example, something you'll see a lot in Japan are signs that say nama biru, which literally means raw beer, but it's supposed to mean like fresh beer or cold beer. It's supposed to make it more appetizing, get you hyped, get you to come in and try it. Ooh, nama biru, like, oh, it's super cold, it's super fresh. So if you happen to be in Japan and you see nama biru, nama whatever, now if it says like nama tamago, that might mean raw eggs. But if you see nama biru, that just means cold beer. It doesn't mean raw beer. It doesn't mean it's not fermented or anything like that. It just means it's cold and it's delicious. So you should go in and get you one, because Japanese beer is where it's at. Last but not least, I know what you're thinking. What's he listening to this week? I made a list. I got you. Don't even worry about it. First on the list, we got my dog VLEX representing Carolina, Puerto Rico with his brand spanking new release, Losing Control. He's got a new project coming out. I'm very, very hyped for that. He's a really talented producer. This new release is very indicative of his style. If you're new to VLEX, this would be a good place to jump in. If you are a kid that played video games growing up, if you're in the atmospheric production, if you played anything on the N64, then you'll probably mess with this one. Futuristic, melodic, chill sound. I saw him post something recently about kind of the impetus behind this new project, about how he had 3 computers crash and fail on him and lost a ton of music. So he just decided to kind of take everything that he had and just put it out and basically like empty the clip. And I respect that. And that's something I try to live by, man. Die empty, you know what I mean? So definitely go check that out. Losing Control by VLEX. And stay on the lookout for his new project, man. It's coming soon. Shout out to my dog. Second on the list, we got another homie of mine who has made this list before, the ultra talented Frido Vargas. He's finally made his debut as a solo artist, man, and I'm super hyped for him. He's getting so much love on the island with this track. It's called Mareo featuring Right Now, and it's a jam. It really showcases his talent. I think I've said this before, but he plays everything. He can sing, he can produce, he's an MD, he can engineer, he can do it all in the studio, man. He's a super well-rounded musician, and I'm super happy to see him shining, man, and getting the love that he deserves, man. This track is really dope, and I'm super excited to see what comes from him, man. So go check that out. Frido Vargas, Right Now, Mareo. Yeah. Number 3, man, we're gonna take it off the island, man. We're gonna take it to Queens, New York. I'm not a fan of the Knicks, but I am bumping this brand new Action Bronson album called Planet Frog. And the song that jumped out to me immediately on the first listen is a track called Triceratops. It's very vintage Bronson. The goofy, cartoonish, descriptive bars, which I love. The soulful production with the 70s, 80s samples. It features Lil Yachty and Paul Wall. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of Lil Yachty's rapping, but he holds his own on this track, so respect to him for that. And I'm a huge fan of Paul Wall since 2004, 2005 when I was in middle school during the whole Swisher House movement. It makes me so happy and so hyped to see Paul Wall having the resurgence that he's having at this mature stage in his career, man, because the bars are still there, the swag is still there, all the slick talk is still there, man. So the three of them make a really unlikely combo, but I fuck with it, man. It's cold. It's a vibe for sure. So definitely go check out Triceratops off that Planet Frog album, man, for some vintage Bronson. If you're a Bronson fan, you're gonna love this. If you're not, check it out anyway, because it's dope. If you like bars, you're gonna love it. If you like soulful production, this is a good track for you, man. So go check that out. And as always, you guys let me know what you're listening to. Drop them down in the comments. Let me know what you think of these recs. Let me know if you got any Japanese words that you want me to talk about next week. And let me know what you think about Too High. That's going to do it for this week, but we're going to be back real soon, I promise you, with a brand new installment of the Miramar Mondayz rundown. But for right now, happy Monday. Enjoy your week. Enjoy Too High. Enjoy the recs. Enjoy that Namabiru. And I'll catch y'all in the next rundown. Cuídense, familia. Domo arigato gozaimashita. Bronson. And I'm out.